The problem with people right now is that they're hurt because once again, another man was subdued by police, restraint by police, and because of the excessive use of force, the man passed away. So that falls in the ramifications of police brutality. So here we have another man that was subdued by police, screaming for his life because, yet again, I can't breathe. But do they let him breathe? No, they apply more unneeded forcible pressure on this man. And due to the pressure on this man's neck, by force of a whatever was in the officer's mind, I feel that once you have a person subdued, there's no use or need for anything extra. If he didn't resist arrest and you have him down and you can cuff him, then cuff him and put him in the car. There's no need for you to put your knee on his neck and you're applying pressure and you're crushing all this. You're restricting airflow to the lungs. You're crushing his larynx. You never know what you crushed. But just like the gentleman in Staten Island, the crazy chokehold is as long as you can grab him by the neck and restrict the breathing, then the rest of the body's going to give. Is that what they teach police officers? Get the neck. If you get the neck and restrict the breathing, then they can't struggle back. It's like you ever look at snakes and you ever look at Animal Kingdom when the animals attack another animal, right? To take them down, you ever see the hyenas going after the bear, going after the mooses and all that stuff? Did you ever look at how when dogs fight and they go after each other, where do they go for? They go the snakes and everything, the rats and all that. They go for the neck, the jugular vein, See, if you get this area here, then the rest of the body, you're stopping airflow. Uh, uh, I can't breathe. Uh, I can't breathe. So when the animals attack the other bigger animals, what do? They start getting the back of the neck. They start getting the front of the neck. So you do that. You're restricting the airflow and the breathing of the intended victim. So that's what that cop did. He applied pressure on the back of the man's neck and he did it too much. And that was excessive force. But tearing up precincts and rioting and acting silly. You're gonna tear up cop cars. A cop car can't do nothing to you. Tearing up somebody's home can't do nothing for you. Attacking other police officers can't do nothing. Because at the end of the day, all that you are doing won't bring that man back. You could have a rally and say, no justice, no peace, stop the police brutality, stop the excessive force. Sure, but there's no need to tear up police cars. Because another gentleman said, that I heard, like, all that is you they want to bring the National Guard in. So when you're rioting and we're having these rallies and these anti whatever protests, we're not practicing social distance, are we? It's like we're all caged animals and we want to get out and spread our wings. We want to fly and things like that. But we want to act a fool too. I know, F the police, F the justice system, F this, F society, F, SMD, SMD, SMD. Yeah, I get it. I don't curse. I don't call no man or no female a nigger or a bitch. I will never call no man king. I will never call a woman a queen. For what? That's fantasy. I don't live in Fantasy Island. I live in reality. I'm not a king. There's not no woman in the world that I would call a queen because I'm just a male and she's a female. We are brought on this earth to grow, to mate, to repopulate because our time on earth is very limited. We're not designed to live forever. We are designed to live for a specific period of time and then we die for future generations to live. Because if everybody lived on planet Earth would be totally overpopulated. I know I'm gonna die one day. I'm not afraid of death. I know I'm not no stupid behind king. I know I'm not gonna look for a stupid behind queen. The only kings and queens is relevant is when you're playing with a deck of cards. Oh, we have a Queen of England. Okay. She's just one of a few. Everybody can't be a king and everybody can't be a queen. we're actually just regular people. We have our mistakes. I have my mistakes too. I used to smoke cigarettes. I used to smoke marijuana. I used to drink beer. I used to drink liquor, but I chose to stop doing it. But do that make me any different to anybody else? I still have feelings. I still have emotional thoughts. I still walk and talk. Maybe because my language is a little different. Like, it's kind of sad that people say, "Oh, you sound like a white nigger," right? "Oh, you talk like the white man." Um, Let me check. I'm just talking. Just because I don't call women bitches. Why? You say? Cause let me see. I got sisters. I got aunts. I got nieces. I got great nieces. I got daughters. I got a granddaughter. I got a great niece. And I got female friends that are friends. And what would I look like calling my daughter, my sister, my nieces, my granddaughter, my great nieces, my aunt? What would I be looking like calling them a bitch? That's stupid. What would I look like calling my sons a nigger? Doesn't sound right. Even though, like, one of my daughter's moms passed away last year, and my other two kids' mothers alive, what would I look like calling her a bitch? She can be a pain in the ass, just like all women can be a pain in the ass. But I'm not gonna call them a bitch. I feel that's stupid. So when you walk up to a woman, you walk up, "Hey, bitch," and you walk up to a male, "Hey, nigger." That sounds ignorant, but that's just me. So I'm gonna walk up to every man and say, "Hey, king." He ain't got no castle. I'm gonna walk up to every woman, "Hey, queen." She don't live in no castle. That is the illusion that people fall for. People say, "Yeah, I'm a nigger. I'm a king." You're just an individual, just like me. You you wake up. God wakes you up, blessed. We can believe in God. God could be a spiritual being that no one's ever seen. We read the Bible that's been interpreted and rewritten and changed and changed and changed. People say they're gonna live by the Bible. You're gonna live by a book. I got a Bible. I got a Bible and a Quran. They're in my room. I read them sometimes. I get a little bit of understanding. But that book itself is just words. It's the interpretation of what you read, your interpretation of what you read. So if it says, "Thou shalt not drink of the devil's water," "Thou shalt not commit fornication." How many people is committing fornication? How many people is drinking the devil's water? So are you living by the Bible? What is fornication? Fornication is, let me see, you're out there having sexual acts and you're not married. Drinking the devil's water is you're actually drinking liquor, you're drinking beer that was concocted, created by man to get you inebriated. So you're not thinking clearly, are you? And you're smoking. So while you're smoking, you're not thinking clearly either, right? Because you're using something to somewhat alter your thinking. Alcohol alters your thinking. Smoking tobacco products helps alter your thinking. So you're not thinking clearly, are you? Because you're under the influence of alcohol and tobacco products. And you're out here having sex with someone that's not your wife, not your husband, and not your boyfriend, and not your girlfriend. So you're fornicating because you're not married. So are you a king out here smoking and drinking? Are you a queen out here smoking and drinking? Are you living by the Bible by having sex with someone that you're not legally married to? But who am I to say? I'm not out here smoking. I'm not out here drinking alcohol. I'm not out here committing fornication. But it's all good. So you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. And the way life goes is you're gonna do what you want to do, regardless what the law says, and regardless if you follow what you're reading in the Bible or the Quran. Are you breaking the rules according to the Bible? Are you breaking the rules according to the Quran? Yes, we are. Are we respecting everyone? Not at all. Because every other word that I hear come out of people's mouths, so let me, excuse me, is this nigger, this bitch, that nigga, that bitch, fuck this nigga, fuck that bitch, suck my dick. Yeah, I'm using those words. But that's all I hear in conversation. You a bitch ass nigga, you a stupid bitch. That's all I hear in conversation. And I hear it from all different racial backgrounds. People, white people say it all day. Black people say it all day. Spanish people say it all day. Oriental people say it all day. Everybody's using that terminology. Nigger, bitch, the phrase, suck my dick. And it's so sad. Like my sister, I'm 56, my sister's a little bit younger than me. I can hear her saying, nigger, bitch, suck my dick. And I'm like, I'm opposed to it. But that's how she talks. That's how my nephews talk. That's how a whole bunch of people talk when they get angry. Suck my dick. Fuck you. Bitch ass motherfucking nigga. Stupid bitch. That's all I hear. Suck my dick. Males and females. Suck my dick. Sound kind of stupid to me, but I just look at people like, wow. how the world changed, how the language changed. Okay, I'm gonna put this on my YouTube. So let me see. I don't use words. I'm just using this as an example. How stupid does that sound? Walk up and say, "Hey, my nigga. Hey, my bitch. Oh, shut the fuck up. Suck my dick." It sounds stupid, but this is how society is nowadays. I remember years and years ago when I was younger, people would never say nigger. You wouldn't really hear anyone saying bitch all the time. And you wouldn't hear women saying suck my dick. I'm using those words as a reference. But this is how society has went south. This is how society where everybody speaks with reckless abandonment. I'm going to post this on my Facebook and I'm going to post this on my YouTube. This is what society is right now. A man got killed. Now everybody wants to tear up the police station, tear up all the police cars, but let justice handle it. Let justice do their investigation and fix what's wrong. What's wrong was the cop, he had his foot on the man's neck and the man said he couldn't breathe. Let the laws of justice prevail. By you kicking police cars and tearing up precincts and tearing up stores and ruining property and all that, all you're doing is bringing out the National Guard. So what? They can start corralling people in for not practicing social distance. Think about it. All I hear is fuck the police. Yeah, but when you in trouble and somebody ready to whip your behind and all that, who's there to protect you? The police. Who's there to apprehend the person for whipping your behind? The same police officers that you're trying to tell them to suck your dick. Nothing wrong with protesting, but to tear up a precinct, to steal and rob and loot a Target, that's total ignorance. If you look at the Ten Commandments, everybody's acting like the guy. Remember the guy when Moses went up to the mountain and he went and told him, "Oh, forget, don't follow Moses. Moses ain't doing nothing, and he just he's faking it." And they built this calf of gold. Then they had created wine and people started drinking and committing fornication. That sound familiar? Idolators. A lot of people lost faith. They fell for the temptation. Stop falling for the temptation. Do your homework. I'm out.